One of my easiest posts. I'm here inside of Living Assisted. Living Assisted. This is Living Spaces. And all I'm doing is securing the spot as people bring in all this furniture, and then they have some people that probably signed up on to do work for as a gig, and then they're just placing all this furniture to set it up so that they can actually open the store. Some of these security posts you do so little, and I get to sit down. Oh, this is good. It's good, but I worked 2 to 10 last night and was driving home from Keller from that post. It's the distribution center for a grocery store that I was working at. So I'm leaving at 10, and I was getting sleepy because I was here yesterday morning 4 to 12 noon, and I went there to Keller 2 to 10, so I didn't get that much of a nap. So I'm leaving 10 o'clock, pull over to the side of the road, try to sleep a little bit because I knew I was about to get on the highway. So there's a little bit of detour in and out of the city that I got to do before I get to the highway. So I just pull over and park, and I wake up around 11, look at my phone, and I keep my car on because it's cold right now in January. So then I wake up again at 2:25. Yikes. If I know that it took me an hour to get there yesterday, but I have to be back here at 4 o'clock, so I didn't want to be late. So my phone is dead, and thankfully my watch was telling me that it was 2:25. Oh jeez, I'm not even gonna have the ability to call a supervisor or anybody and say, hey, I'm running late or whichever, and I do not know my way out of Keller. Again, there is a little bit of roadway before I can actually get to the highway. So I turned my car was on, but I had turned it off either around 11 or it had to be around 11, and I had some blankets in the back, so that would suffice because I had my 2 sweaters and my jackets. Just doing the most. And then I had at 2:25 when I woke up, I turned my car back on and I tried to charge my phone because I saw that it was dead. Yes, it was 50% before I left work, but yes, I did plan on going straight back to Dallas and possibly going home and sleeping for 2.5 hours. But anyway, I get back to Dallas at 3:17. I go to Whataburger's about 8 minutes away. It's the only thing that's open where I can get some hot food. And I come here, sit down, chill, walk around looking like this how I look whenever I walk around, so I can let them know. Why I have to tap into that, I don't know. But I do that. I just it comes off like I know, like I'm threatening, and that I definitely make sure. This is something that I just do as a security guard. When anyone that's over everything, or sometimes there's 2 different managements. In this particular setting, there are 2 different heads. So there are people that actually work for Living Spaces in here, and they're working with coordinating all the couches and rugs that have been coming in here off the trucks. But the construction was here when I first started. There was nothing in these spaces. If you check any of my last videos, I had posted, this was an empty space. And so what he was the construction lead was in charge of getting the different crews that he was managing and having them do the painting, do the walls, the electrical work. He had a team working on all the computers and all the scanners, getting those prepared, getting the lights done. They were putting that into the ceiling, turning them on. So he had different crews and he was managing them. So what I do as a security guard whenever I come in is try to remember these leads' name. It's important that they know, and not that they know, that you take their name and you repeat. I have to repeat it to myself because tomorrow I'll come in and I'll just try to be here, but not try to let them know that I'm available and accessible. I feel like what it kind of does is it establishes my the necessity of me here, because a lot of times security companies can't stay contract. So when you are personable by trying to remember their names, and not try, you remember their names, utilize their names as they're coming in. My shift starts before anyone comes in here at this particular site. So I just say, hey, how you doing? Good morning, Mike. Good morning, Sarah. As they begin to pour in. After they pour in, walk around with their coffee and check where everyone concluded last night, and plan what the crew is actually going to do and what they're going to instruct them to do. All I do, walk around, stay out of the way. Um, uh, Sometimes letting them know something, or just asking them, like this weekend, there is a Arctic freeze, just inclement weather that is coming to where it's going to be negative 14. Is it negative? No, just 14 degrees this weekend, and we want to prepare for it. So I was asking, will the staff be here during those time periods where it will be freezing outside? And he said no. We're actually in production and work for the day early, so that everyone has adequate time, no matter where they're coming from or where they're traveling to be able to return back home. I said, okay, cool. I'll be here if there's any questions. Letting the leads know that remember, I'm Cynthia. Please call security if you need. You taking care of anything, you being on top of anything, you intervening with anything while I'm here. No need to do that. I'm a level 4 officer. This is a level 2 post. I usually don't take level 2 posts, but I've got to remember that these are some of the easiest. Call somebody easy. I ain't kicking nobody out of no clubs. I'm not lifting nobody out. I'm not having to deal with no altercations and confrontation. Oh my word! But the pay is always drastically low. Level 2 can be like $15 to $18. Level 3, for the most part, starts at 18, 19. Very common for it to be $20 to $25 an hour. Level 4, that's when you do personal protection. Be $1,500 for 2 or 3 days. They want you to drive them around. They want you to drive the car, be in all black, keep your firearm concealed, and you're carrying at level 4 security, carrying at level 3 security. Not carrying today because I'm at a level 2 post. Other than that, sitting here working on some coursework. Utilize your free time. Scrolling a lot is what I want to do. However, it would behoove me in the future to use this time where I'm just sitting around to get some steps in. Get to 10 grand. Amen. Get to 10 grand. Get to 10,000 steps. Because I can do 15,000, no problem. But I might be in the way, considering a lot of these furniture are up against the wall, and so it will really shorten the space I have available to me, and I don't want to be in the way. It's important to be present and yes, I keep my menacing face, but when I see certain people, greet, and that's it. It's just too much acknowledgement is sometimes just being too aware is not something I want to do as security. Now, when I'm at the clubs, I don't like anybody coming up to me, talking to me. I just don't want it. I don't want anyone to come up and talk to me at all. I just would prefer it. It allows me to stay alert, aware, listen. But when I'm engaged in conversation, I'm actually hoping for the end. I'm wishing for the conclusion. I'm wanting them to go away, no matter how funny or how fine they are. This engagement is, as chatty as I am, this engagement is not what I want. It's not what I need. Other than that,